There are 15 candidates running for mayor of Minneapolis. This is a ranked choice election where voters will be asked to rank their first three choices. The four candidates that have raised the most money are Mayor Jacob Frey, State Senator Omar Fateh, Reverend DeWayne Davis, and Jazz Hampton. We have had the first three on before, and now we have glad to have Jazz Hampton on. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me. I'm thrilled to be here.
All right, let me ask you, you are a CEO and counsel for TurnSignal, a tech company. You're an attorney. You've worked as a public defender. You're also an adjunct professor of law and entrepreneurial studies at St. Thomas. A lot going on. What do you think in your background suits you to be mayor?
Honestly, I think it's a collection of all of those things and the deep care and passion that I have for this city. In the last several years, I've watched us sit in gridlock and the experience as a lawyer, as a professor of entrepreneurial finance and a small business owner are a lot of the attributes that lead me to be the right person in this moment, to inject that hope and optimism that we feel like we've been missing for a really long time.
Would you side, you're talking about polarization and gridlock, would you side with the Democratic Socialists on the council, that progressive wing, or would you be with the more moderate wing?
Yeah, I'm not a Democratic Socialist, but I do always call myself a Humphrey Wellstone kind of Democrat here in the city of Minneapolis, a place that I've lived for my entire life. But here's the important issue. It isn't about sides. It's about unifying this city in this moment. And that's why I've sat down and had breakfast, coffee, or a beer with every one of the city council members that are there now, because I want to be the person that can actually bridge this gap and move our city forward, because this is what we desperately need right now to address a lot of the issues we're facing.
Well, I think one of the problems is the city council is so divided, and then you've got the mayor. It's just, there's not enough working there, and there are vetoes. I mean, you think you could overcome that?
Absolutely, and when I sit down with those city council members, some of which I disagree with on policy, it's one of the first things I say. I know that we have disagreements, but I'm willing to come to the table and work with you. And honestly, that's why some city council members have endorsed me, that we do not align perfectly politically. It means that they're willing to work with the mayor, even if it is not exactly in aligned on policy.
And this, like St. Paul, is a ranked choice election. Are you, when you campaign, when you knock on doors, are you saying, hey, if I'm not your first choice, can I be your second?
Absolutely. I always say if you go up to order a drink at a restaurant and they don't have your first choice, you should always ask for a second, because if they just give you a random one after.
One way to look at it.
Yes,
Yeah.
if they just give you a random one, not only is it not what you would like as your second choice, but it might be the furthest thing from what you like. So of course we need to fully rank that ballot to ensure you get someone that you're excited about in the city.
All right, because some of the people who've endorsed candidates, such as Council President Elliott Payne, an important endorsement, he's actually endorsed multiple candidates, including you. The one he has not endorsed is Mayor Frey, but he has endorsed you and DeWayne Davis. I know that. Is that a little odd to have those joint endorsements?
No, I think it speaks to the willingness of these city council members to actually work with multiple people that could occupy the mayor's seat. And I'm excited about that, all the way to Emily Koski, who has endorsed me as her first choice rank. It shows that we can have a leader that can bring this city council together and move our city forward on things like public safety, affordable housing, and ensuring that when the taxes feel like they continue to go up, we also make sure the services feel like they're going up as well.
All right. Well, Jazz Hampton, thank you so much for stopping by. We really appreciate it. And we'll obviously be following the race.
Thanks so much for having me.
Okay.